My family spent 3 Christmases erasing me from the guest list until I remembered the one document they couldn't delete. It was a Tuesday in December. I was eating cold pasta in a Cincinnati hotel room when my phone exploded with 47 texts. My sister had accidentally added me to a family group chat titled Holiday Ops. 47 messages. None of them mentioned my name, but my mother's words glowed on the screen. "Keep her in the dark." My brother replied, "Just say we're doing it on the 29th like last year." My father sent a thumbs up. I read every single word. Then I did something they didn't expect. I didn't cry, I didn't call. I screenshotted everything and asked myself one question. What are they so desperate to hide from me? You think this is just about a family dinner. Wait until you hear what was really at stake. I'm a forensic accountant. I trace money. And let me tell you, when a family coordinates a lie across 47 texts, there's always a paper trail. The loudest lies always leave the quietest receipts. Here's the twist my relatives forgot. Years ago, my grandmother put my name on the deed to her lake house, not as a sentimental gesture, but as a legal shield. She was the only one who saw how they operated. She knew they'd try to sell something that wasn't fully theirs to sell. So while they were planning Christmas morning without me, coordinating my absence like a military operation, I was pulling property records online. 15 minutes later, I had the document, a quitclaim deed, notarized, filed with the county. My name, right next to my grandmother's signature. Here's where most people would explode. I chose something quieter. I sat on that information for 2 weeks, not out of fear, but out of strategy. Every time my mother called with the fake date, December 29th again, I played along. Sounds perfect, Mom. Every time my brother texted asking if I was too busy to travel, I said yes. I let them build their castle of lies on a foundation I knew was sand. Then Christmas morning arrived. At 10 a.m., I knew exactly what they were doing. Opening gifts around a table set for 5, not 6. Toasting with champagne while my name never came up. At 10:15, I opened the group chat they'd accidentally let me into. I typed one sentence. No anger, no exclamation marks. Just, "Enjoy breakfast. Your title agent will call you tomorrow." Then I put the phone down and made coffee. Be honest. Have you ever been the person someone planned around instead of with? The call started 22 minutes later. First my brother, furious. "What did you do?" Then my mother, crying, "Why are you sabotaging us?" Then my father, who hadn't texted me in 8 months, sending, "Call your mother now." I let all 89 calls go to voicemail, because here's what they realized in those panicked minutes. They'd listed the lake house for sale, signed a contract, told the buyer they could close on December 27th, but they never checked the title. They assumed I'd just disappear, sign whatever they put in front of me. But here's the part that still shocks me when I say it out loud. They'd already spent the money, in their heads. My brother's failing repair shop, my mother's second mortgage, my father's quiet retirement shortfall. That house was their escape plan. And my signature was the only thing standing between them and bankruptcy. But they never asked. Not once. They just excluded me. Lied to me, counted on me being too hurt or too busy to fight back. So on December 26th, while they were still leaving voicemails full of blame, I called the buyer's agent directly, introduced myself as co-owner, asked one question, "Has anyone shown you the deed with my name on it?" Silence. Then, no, they haven't. The deal fell apart 4 hours later. The buyer walked. My brother screamed at my mother. My mother blamed my father. And I sat in my apartment 200 miles away, eating leftover Chinese food, feeling something I hadn't felt in years, calm. Boundaries aren't walls, they're deeds. You want to know the real win? It wasn't the money. It was never the money. The house sold eventually 9 months later for $40,000 less than the original offer. My share went into an account I haven't touched. My brother's shop closed. My mother's still not speaking to me, and that's fine, because here's what I learned. Being the one left off the guest list isn't rejection, it's information. They showed me exactly who they were in 47 texts. I just needed one document to prove who I am. If you've ever been the person everyone plans around instead of with, drop the word deed in the comments. You're not alone. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more stories about quiet revenge and the paper trails that save us. One last thing, my grandmother's key still hangs on my wall. Not because I'll ever use it, but because it reminds me that sometimes the people who love you most prepare for the ones who don't.